Look what I found to put in my little basket. Pine cones. So we're out here on this crispy fall day to collect leaves, dead flowers, pine cones, and stuff to make a cornucopia. And we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the cornucopia. Oh, look what I found. There's another variety over here. My name is David Morton. I'm the Landscape Curator here at Brucemore. It's a 26-acre estate located in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and it's one of the few National Trust historic sites in the Midwest. And this show is about how to create this little piece of paradise in your own backyard. A day in the life of a gardener. So we grabbed some pine cones from the white pine, which are these, and then we found some from the spruce, Alberta spruce here. They're a little different, aren't they? But they're just as cool. Life is about variety, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a few of those. And you know what else? We might as well get a little bit of greenery. Now we don't want to hurt the tree too much, so we'll just take a little bit. Use our little clippers. Take a little bit from here. This is one kind. And then we'll go over here to the white pine and take some of here. La la la. Oh, we're gonna love our cornucopia. Okay, look at the beautiful color on this tree. It's a maple. So I don't think it'll mind if we take just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just look at that. It's so pretty. And that'll look good in our cornucopia. So we're gonna put that in here in our little basket. Let's see what else. Look at the color on this tree though, folks. Look at it. So pretty and glowing. Fall is nice. If you don't have the you're not a super tall guy like me, then you can't reach the leaves. But it's fall, so here they are on the ground. And look, beautiful color. And they're gonna look pretty in our cornucopia. You just wait. Let's go. You know, I think this is too good to pass up. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's some sort of Sedum or a finger grass. But you know, I think it's pretty. Don't you think it's pretty? I think it's pretty. Tastes like grass. So we found our way out into the garden, and I think we're gonna get a little sedum for our cornucopia. That's a pretty color. The flowers are starting to die. We're gonna be cutting them back pretty soon anyway. Let's gather that. Oh my gosh. Look at the burning bush. Let's try to find a little bit for the leaf color. Make sure we don't knock all the leaves off. Yeah, even the stems are interesting on the burning bush. They look like a pencil. They're square. Okay, I think I found one more thing for our cornucopia. This is Indian currant. Look at these beautiful little red berries they got on there. We can take some of these. It's not going to hurt this plant. And then we can cut them up and put them in our little cornucopia. Here's another element for our cornucopia, the hydrangea. If you have many of these, you can dry them and save them for the next time. Those look okay. Very fall-like. We're going to stick them in there anyway. If we don't like them, we'll throw them out. The pièce de résistance, the Chinese chestnut husk. Ow! They hurt. We're frozen now, so let's go get a cup of coppa or a cup of tea or some hot cider or some hot toddy or something and put our cornucopia together. Ready? Let's go. So we came in from the cold outside and collecting our items for our cornucopia. And while we warm up first for a bit and I drink my cup of coppa, I did a little research about cornucopias, and they begin with ancient Greece and Roman mythology. They are a symbol of abundance, fertility, prosperity, and nourishment. The name has Latin roots, Cornucopia, which literally translates to horn of plenty. Now, in Greek mythology, Zeus was cared for by a she-goat named Amalthea. Zeus accidentally broke off the horn, then blessed it with the power to provide endless nourishment. So that's why, it's like a little horn. So I don't know, I find that a little interesting. Now, it still remains a symbol of abundance. Idaho and North Carolina, it's a state seal. It's a key decorative item for Thanksgiving. It goes on tables, symbolizing gratitude for blessings and hope for the future. So you can put anything in your cornucopia, really, that you want. We made one here already. This is a little small cornucopia, but look at all those items in there. We've got some spruce and some pine cones and some maple leaves, as well as sedum and some Indian currant and some of that fuzzy little grass we found. So we have a bigger one here to make, and I like to start with these evergreens that we got. Put those on the bottom. That gives you some place to start anyway. Now look at these beautiful purple leaves that go really nicely, I think, with the green. And then we have some more little maple leaves, orange maple leaves to go in there too. And you can pull some of the burning bush we found. We set that up at the top around the ends. And we got some sedum from the garden, remember? Look at how pretty this ends up being. And then we have these little Chinese chestnut husks, which are very prickly. But look how pretty those look in there. And then you could get a pear from a grocery store, from your kitchen. Set a little pear there. Oop. And a tangerine, I think those are. And look, you can even have a little basket here. It doesn't have to be a horn plenty. You can put a little basket with some of your little items, things that are kind of fall-like and pretty. And then you just have a little basket sitting there, just like that, for the fall Thanksgiving dinner. We also found this little piece, which you might be able to fill with some fun stuff. Put a candle in there, not a real candle, because you're all got all these dried leaves. That wouldn't be good. But some pine cones, and maybe some of the Indian currant over there that we have. Just get creative. Blow your mind. And look, you have a really pretty little Thanksgiving table. This is an LED candle. Like I say, you don't want a live candle with all this dried stuff. That might not be a good idea. But if you got an LED candle, what says fall more than that? So that's a wrap. This costs us really nothing except some time. And what a better way to spend your time than to walk around the garden in the fall on a crisp fall day and gather up all these little elements and bring them inside. And if you don't have a cornucopia like this, you have maybe a favorite bowl or a clay pot or window boxes. You can put all these elements in there and still have a fun little basket of plenty. We are so grateful for you guys. This channel is growing, and we appreciate you watching us. We hope you enjoy them. And if you do, then please hit the like button, hit that notification bell, because that really helps us out, and subscribe to the channel. That's even better, because then you don't miss any of my wonderful garden knowledge. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, happy fall, and next up, Christmas. That comes faster every year. Christmas. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, hit the like button, the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel.